Okay, so madam, I've been online waiting for you, but since you're not online, I probably want to go out at any time. So let me quickly use I just pray you understand here. So these are the two Excel sheets, okay? You know I send you two Excel sheets, this number one, this number two, okay? In between these sheets there are different prices, alright? There are different prices, just like this one. We'll have 200, yeah, right? As you can see, 200, yeah. You see there, we have 200 there. How do you switch it off and on? At the top, here is where you switch it to different prices and different margin calls, okay? So here we are using the RQTM high margin call 3. That's why you see the price here. So if I switch it, if I click here now, you see another one, okay? So let me do that now. I'm going to click that. So you see that the price have changed to that is a remark price. I've changed to 400, okay? So let me switch it to the next one again. Let me switch it to, let's see how much we have here. That for the settings, okay? So this one will have 280. All right, every amount have their settings, all right? So this one is just 3. So let's head to the other one. Let's go to the other Excel sheet. This Excel sheet has 3 different margin calls, all right? So right here, no, this one has over 8, okay? So we're going to start from the number 8. So I'm going to click the number 8 here. I'm going to click it. So the number 8 shows us $2,265, okay? For some of you that have 2,000 plus to trade. I have some people who are trading 5,000. So let's go for number 7. Number 7 here shows us 3,015. So number 6, let's go to number 6. Number 6 shows 3,000. Number 5 shows 500. Shows 500 somewhere here. All right. So number 4, let's go to number 4. Number 4 shows us 1,005, right? As 1,005 for these settings. Number 3 shows us 100. Okay, so for some of us who are using $100 or $200 to run our trade, this is the perfect one for you. So let's go to number 2. I'll be back to number 3 because so number 2 also shows us 500 and plus. So number one shows us 300. So for some of you who are doing less than 1,000, you can go for 300. So let's go back to the margin call 3, which is this one, okay? So I'll click on this one. So we have $100, right? So if you input the $100, you get the settings below, which is this settings, and it's for 7 margin calls, all right? And then these are the ratios, multiple ratios to buy, okay? So I'll just do 500. I'll just leave it at 100. Or let me see if I can edit it. If it's editable, then let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm going to edit it to, you see that if I edit it to 200, the price, the amount here will change. Okay, so let's leave it at 100 where it is. Okay, so I'll leave it at 100. Now the next thing, after you understand the Excel sheet, the next thing you need to do is to, every time they send signal, let's go back to the group. Every time they send signal, okay, coming. So every time, let's say they send signal out, all right, this signal is I think 2 days ago or yesterday. Today there's not been signal. Signals are not every day. They've not been signal today. Signal is not every day, okay, because there's so many factors why we don't send signal every day. I'm talking about our source for getting signal. So, and this is the coin OT, okay, OT against USDD. So OT, this person said 3%, okay, but don't look at the percentage since you're using the. Don't look at the percentage since you are using that Excel sheet settings, okay. This one is for those who wants to do one shot, but since you're using the Excel sheet, you have enough money there. Just take that coin name OT. Let's go back to Royal Q, or let's take Bake. Okay, Bake is also done. Let's take Bake because I was working with Bake before I started this. So I'm gonna click on Bake. How do you arrive at getting Bake? Or should we just use OT? Let's use OT, okay. I'll click here and type Bake. All right. Oh, sorry. I'll type OT. It was OT we saw there, right? I don't want to confuse you with this whole thing, so I'll click on the. Excuse me. So I don't want to confuse you, so I'm trying to be careful because navigating from one or that. So can we just use the Bake? Okay, let's use the Bake. Okay, I'll use Bake as the example. I don't want to confuse you with the navigations because that's where you get that issues. So we're using Bake now. I don't want to confuse you. That's why I don't want to start searching for the odds. So I'll click on Trade. Okay. Now I've click on that trade. So let's go back to the Excel sheet. The Excel sheet said the first buy is $15. All right, which is this one here. $15. Okay. So I'll go there and type $15. That's the first buy amount, $15. So I'll do $15. And let's go back. And then the second thing is the open position double and AI margin call. So I will go back and then disable it. I'll go back and disable it. Okay, I'll go back here. These are the two, this one and this one. So this one is a disable already, so I'm going to disable this one too. Okay, so we'll go back to the margin call and we'll look for the margin call says 7. Okay, 7. So I'll click on go back and do margin call limit 7. This is it here. Margin call limit 7. All right. So I'll just type 7. So I'll go back to the Excel sheets and look for other informations that I need to input. So say OP profit, sorry, say O profit take O profit take action is what? 3%. O profit take action is what? 3%. So we'll go back to that account and type it. O profit take action. O profit take action 3%. So the second one, which is O position take action, let's go back. O position take action. O position take action. O position take action is what? O position take profit callback. O position take profit callback is 0.01. So we'll go back and set 0.01. 0.01, as you can see. So we'll go back and look for call back. Okay, we're coming back here, right? We're coming back here. So this one said buy in callback, buy in callback, buy in callback. Okay, so this is buy in callback. Buy in callback 0.01. So we'll go back and type 0.01. Buy in callback 0.01. So let's change it because the default setting is 0.1. 0.01 is what we have there. So distribution take profit allocation. Submode take profit. So let's go back and check what is left there, so I can input it here. Okay, distribution take O profit. Distribution take profit allocation 5 and 7 is 1.3. 5 is 1.3. So 1.3%. 1.3%. Right? I don't, is that it? Let's go back and check properly. Okay, distributed take profit allocation. Okay, that's what it is. Distributed take profit allocation is and it's 5th and 7th, okay, is 1.3. all right. The sub position take profit is 0.01. Subposition take profit, subposition take profit 0.01, not all right. That will be it. So we'll go here and look at that distributed take profit that we saw at that is showing 5th and 7th. Okay, so we'll go and set it at 3 points. This one that is showing 5th, that's the 5th and the 7th, 5th to the 7th. We'll need to set it at 1.3. okay, let's go back and set it to 1.3. so I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click here, this one. I'll click it. 1.3. so it is set already to 1.3, as you can see. Yeah, it is what? It is 1.3, and it's fifth and seventh, fifth to seventh. So 1.3 is what we have here. So I'll click on confirm. All right, I click on confirm. Then I will leave it at circle because we are doing circle. All right. So let's go back to the margin call. We set the margin call to 7, and here is where you do the proper setting. Margin call, you click on that. So I'm going to click on that margin call configuration. So the margin call configuration, these are the settings below. As you can see here, it's here. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you set it 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, and 1, 5, 7. All right. So let's shift it a bit. The multiple buy-in ratios is 0.7. So let's go ahead and load this into the Royal Q software. So we'll do 1515157, 1515157. Okay, 1515157. Now this is it. 1. Then we'll change this to 5. Okay, change it. 1515 1 7 1 5 and then 7. Right, let's go back and check from the 5th 6 7. Let's check because I'm confused there. 157. So I'm right. Now let's change this to 0.7, 0.3, 0.7, 0.3. Let's do that first. 0.7, 0.3. 0.7, 0.3. Okay, 0.7, 0.3. Okay, 1.3, 0.3, 1.3, 0.3, 1.3, 0.3, 1.3, 0.3, 0.3. So the last 3, let's check that one. The last 3, 1.3, 0.1.3, 0.1, 1.3, 0.1, 1.3, 0.1, 1.3, 0.1, 0.1, then the last one, which is 1.3. So this is a perfect settings for that. So the next thing you do is to click confirm. You click confirm and you click save. All right, so before then, let's go and check if there's any other thing left to set. Nothing more. Okay, nothing more. Nothing more to set. Everything is so okay. I'll just go here and switch this one to one shot. Okay, I'll switch it, just leave it at one shot. Okay, you can switch it to circle. Circle means keep buying, but we're not doing keep buying because the coin may decided to do a little bit of dip. So do one shot as a newcomer. Leave it like this, that is showing one shot. All right, so the next thing, you click save. You click save. So I click save. I click this. So your setting is perfect like this. Okay, and you can see the preview of your settings here. You can see, and you can see the details of the coin as it moves here. So the next thing you need to do is to click start. You must ensure that you click start for that coin to go. So click on start, because I don't have enough $100. I don't have enough there. Then you click this confirm, and the whole thing will begin to do what? Move. Let me see, but I don't think I have up to that. So as you can see, it has started with these settings. Okay, so how do you track it? As it is like this, you leave it like this, because if you click pause, it means that you pause it. So don't click and start be clicking and off and on. Don't click it. Then for you to go back and check, click on this place at the top to go back. Or go back. Then you see that that coin is running. Okay, so that coin is actually running. It may take a little bit of time, but it's gonna appear somewhere here. All right, so it's gonna appear somewhere here. It's gonna appear somewhere here. So that shows you that the coin is actually running. Okay, so I'm doing this whole thing from my other accounts. I have this is like a test account. Okay, so that's it. Sure, it has started, but on the ground is running. But when you come back in the next few minutes, you're going to see it labeled somewhere here, just the way we have these ones. You're going to see it somewhere here, or at the bottom of this one. So this one is the one I set yesterday. Well, like a test for somebody too. So let's see big. Just see big. In case you didn't see it on time, you can just type big here and so that's it. Okay, that's how to set a running trade.